Breaking news in the world of wedding and portrait photography. Sony has just introduced their brand new 50-150mm f2 G Master lens. And yes, you are correct, this is the world's first 50-150 f2 telephoto lens on the market. So let's take a look. If you're looking to add something to your wedding portrait kit, this lens would be a great addition to your 28-70 range lens and is comparable to the 70-200 f2.8 G Master lens. However, once the ceremony is over, I'd argue that photographers don't utilize the tele end of the 70-200 as much as that mid-range when shooting portraits or candids. That is where Sony's 50-150 comes in. It's basically smushing all of the major focal distances you need for stunning portraits into one lightweight bokeh-filled package. Which begs the question, could this replace your 70-200mm entirely? Or, hot take, maybe even replace all of the portrait primes you keep in tow? Alright, maybe not all of them, but I think it does put up a good fight. And for a lens with a constant f2 aperture, I'll say it is surprisingly portable. It comes in at just over 2 pounds, making it similar in size to the 28-70. We paired it with the Sony A9 III and it was super easy to carry around all day for our engagement shoot in Central Park. Alright, so we're here in Central Park to do an engagement shoot with our models Peter and Tiffany to see if the Sony 50-150 and the 28-70 really is the new dream team for portrait photography. Now, we were using this all day for our shoot and it honestly was, like past me said, very portable and really lightweight for the aperture that you're getting and the focal range. So I found that it was really like the ideal distance to get all of the portraits that I needed, from like a headshot to a little bit further away and full body length as well. Now, since this lens is a part of Sony's G Master series, you can expect stellar image quality with all the bells and whistles from edge-to-edge sharpness, low chromatic aberrations, and minimal flare and ghosting. You can really see that clarity in some of our wider shots here. It has a close minimum focus distance of 0.4 meters at the wide end and 0.74 meters at the tele end, all with minimal focus breathing for those beautiful close-up ring photos and seamless video shooting. Speaking of autofocus, it is also extremely fast and accurate, even when shooting up to 120 frames per second for photo and up to 240 frames per second for video, thanks to the 4XD linear motors. Now, although you may not need all of that for portraits, we did manage to find a little bit of wildlife in our travels. And I also have to note that the design of the lens body itself feels very carefully constructed. It is internally zooming, which is obviously great if you wanted to throw this on a gimbal, but it also just keeps the weight evenly distributed, which makes it easier to handle on the photo side as well. You have 3 customizable buttons on the barrel of the lens, which are conveniently placed for either portrait or landscape orientation, and you can assign them to basically any camera setting under the sun. It's dust and moisture resistant and includes a removable tripod collar for added stability, and comes with a lens hood which features a filter door. So, will you be saying yes to the Sony 50-150mm f2 G Master lens for your next wedding shoot? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Sam with B&H, and I'll see you next time.
Sam, shoot through it.
I'm trying.
Think of the bokeh.
Think of the bokeh!
I'm suffocated.
The new Paybu card. You can save the tax. Or choose special financing for your purchases made on your Paybu credit card. Same funny name, your choice of exclusive benefits. Apply today.